Hi, I was wondering if you could help me look for a car.
Yeah. Welcome to Lee's Auto Showroom. My name is Alex. I'd be more than happy to help you. So what are you looking for today?
I am looking for something fast and will get me
Something fast. I got you. Something fast. So let's start off with this Mustang here. It's beautiful. It's a 2019. It's a Mustang GT. Come here. Come take a look. So this is the epitome of fast right here. It's loud. It screams. I want to go fast. It's got 460 horsepower. What do you think?
How's the MPG on it?
All right, so there's where we get a little sketchy. So the MPG is around 16 in the city, maybe less if you're being a little crazy with the throttle. But on average maybe 16 to 18 for your miles per gallon.
I think that's pretty good compared to what I have now, but I think I need a little more better MPGs.
Okay, better MPGs. I got you. Let's take a look. We just got this on the lot. It's fresh. Totally fresh, super clean. Look at this nice black shine. It's the Honda CR-V. It's a 2022. And I mean, look at this. It's got nice LED headlights. Now this, we're talking 30 miles to the gallon. You're gonna be getting from point A to point B without even burning a quarter of a gallon like that car. So this I think this car would be a great fit for you.
What's the 0 to 60? I'm looking for something in between the fast and like the racing plus the MPGs.
All right, you're throwing me a little bit of a curveball here, but look, all that matters is you get from point A to point B. But maybe it'll take you 20 minutes longer than the Mustang here. But okay, it's not fast. But what I do have for you is this nice Tesla Model S. You can see it says Tesla Model S. It's a Tesla. It's not a Lexus anyways, if it looks like one. So the Tesla Model S, you got a top speed of 150 to 0 to 60 in about 2.5 seconds. Battery, if you want to charge it in 15 minutes, you'll get about 200 miles. Overall, I think you get about 400 miles per charge. It's a great car. You can seat 5 people, has a 17-inch touchscreen. It almost runs out of resolution of 4K. Overall, this car is absolutely gorgeous. It also has a ton of safety features built in. You've got autopilot, full self-driving, everything you need to keep you really safe. So, what do you think about this car?
I gotta be honest, I'm a pretty big fan of Tesla.
I love to hear that. What can we do to get you in this car today?
As much as I love the car and the brand, and it's everything that I want in a car, but I think I'm gonna have to think about it.
Okay, well, what are you gonna think about? What are the big selling points for this car for you?
Well, I gotta think about the battery and the range, and I'm just a little unsure of how far I can get on one charge.
Okay. Well,
but I love the speed. That's like totally what I'm looking for.
Okay. Well, let me give you a business card right there. Yeah. Okay, well, it was nice meeting you. You go ahead and give me a call when you're ready to buy this car. I'll have it sitting here waiting for you, okay?
Sounds good.
Tesla's battery technology has had a tremendous impact on the automotive industry. The company has taken a unique approach to providing customers with detailed information about battery size, range, and performance. This level of transparency is rare in the industry, and it's empowered customers to make more informed purchasing decisions. As a result, not only have environmentally conscious individuals who want to minimize their carbon footprint benefited from this information, but also consumers who are interested in technologically advanced and efficient vehicles. Tesla's commitment to innovation and transparency has set a new standard in the industry. The company has demonstrated that it's possible to provide customers with detailed information about a product while still maintaining profitability. By doing so, Tesla has given customers more control over their purchasing decisions, and this is a significant shift from the traditional approach of withholding information in order to encourage consumers to purchase their products based on only brand recognition or brand reputation alone. And that's what Audi's been doing. Audi, BMW, all these big companies are just focusing on just brand recognition and the reputation instead of focusing on what the product is offering the consumer. Everything nowadays is about technology, making sure you have the biggest screen, the best battery, the best range on your car, how fast it can charge. So Tesla has really encased all of those aspects in their one car, or even in multiple of their models. Tesla's really shown that a consumer car can also be a luxury car. In addition to its focus on transparency, Tesla's been the driving force for the development of electric vehicles. The growth of the electric vehicle market is a result of the company's investment in battery technology. As consumers seek to reduce their reliance on fossil fuels, the demand for electric cars continues to increase. Tesla's contribution to the development of battery technology has helped pave the way for a more sustainable future, and the company's commitment to innovation and transparency will undoubtedly continue to drive the industry forward. So I just wanted to cover again what the whole skit was about. So really it was just about how Tesla has a combination of performance mixed with comfort, mixed with being able to have that good amount of range that, you would only see really in a hybrid car like a Prius, where it's, just a little bit of electric, a little bit of gas combined. But Tesla's really they've really stepped up the game in terms of battery performance. So the future really is electric. And electric cars are going to be the new wave, specifically electric cars that have that battery performance that people are looking for. So this is a chart that just shows per fiscal year the revenue just for Tesla in millions. So we see that it's just exponentially increasing. And in the future, I believe it's going to be doing the same. And that's really just because of how good Teslas have been. When they first started out, it was kind of not very widely known. But they've come to grow and continue, and they're continuing to grow, as you can see here, 2021 to 2022, from 50 to 80,000. That's already almost another 60-70% increase from the previous year, which is 2021. So I think it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So that's what I wanted to look at in terms of experiential characteristics changing to search characteristics, specifically their introduction of the battery. Teslas they weren't the first per se electric car. I know we covered in class that they had electric cars very, very early on. However, they kind of got phased out because it wasn't really practical. However, in the recent 2010s, they've made a huge comeback, and that, this chart here goes to show how many people are adopting and adapting to this new change. So the new search characteristics that I really wanted to focus on were battery range, charge time, and battery performance. Just from personal experience, not me, but my sister has actually been looking for, a car, an electric car specifically, that has these three aspects. And I think that Tesla introduced these by being the first widely known and popular car. So I really just wanted to cover, for battery range, for example, the Model S gets about 400 miles. This is per charge. So just one charge, from 100% will get you about 400 miles. This is obviously in perfect conditions. Model 3 is 358, X and Y is 371 and 326. Charge time is really important, especially with comparison to gas cars. I would be looking at, I want to have a car that's going to be able to charge quick and get me a good distance. So right now, it might take me a few minutes to fill up at the pump. But in reality, I'm going to only get, my car is a Mustang. It only gets about 200 miles per every fill up. And not only that, I'm spending around $75 in today's economy on each fill up versus an electric car. You're paying a couple dollars for, it's going to take a little longer, but the amount of range you're going to get, and overall, it's also a low maintenance car. I mean, the only thing you're really filling up is going to be your windshield washer fluid. But you see here, it's the Model S and X for about 15 minutes on a supercharger. Gets you about 200 miles. For the Model 3, you get about 170, and the Model Y is about 168. So the 3 and the Y are less performance-oriented versus the S and the X. And that's the next thing I wanted to talk about was battery performance. So this is obviously in conjunction with the electric powertrain. Obviously, there's going to be better battery functionality with higher model electric cars. But the S gets to 0 to 60 in about 2.4 seconds, the X in about 2.5, and then the 3 and the Y, which are less performance oriented, those are more consumer cars, are going to be 3.1 and 3.5. They do have a Model S Plaid. I didn't include it here because I wanted to have search characteristics that are more focused on the general population and what they would be looking for. So I think that overall, these are the three new search characteristics that Tesla's really been able to convert from experiential to search characteristics. And lastly, I just wanted to talk quickly about the supercharger network. So in terms of battery charging, this is a huge thing right now, especially with the amount of electric cars that are now on the streets. Now I've seen more Lucids, there's more Rivians, Fiskars, all around. They're even starting to convert in New York. There's a couple Mach-E Mustang GTs that are
electric that have been converted to police cars. So it's just, slowly and slowly building over and starting to take over. Everyone's switching to electric, and the battery is one of the biggest things in terms of having a reliable electric car. But the superchargers, it's currently, it's always expanding, but right now they're just strategically placed in um, urban areas, places where there's a lot of traffic, a lot of really just population. But they really help with long distance traveling. You're able to, hit a supercharger, spend maybe half an hour there, take a break from driving, go to the bathroom, do your thing, come back and be able to have, 400 more miles to go, if you had a Model S. It's going to change obviously with respect to which model car you have. But just, it's kind of the same general application for all electric cars. And on top of that, it's reduced charging time. So the conventional way and traditional way of charging, your electric car is just going to be, you come home, plug it in, maybe every night, every on a schedule, but there's just overall reduced charging time. So overall, Tesla's really been able to um, set like batteries to be the new search characteristic, the certain aspects of what the battery can do for your car. Um, so that's what this whole thing was about. I just wanted to provide a little bit more analysis if it wasn't really clear in the little dealership skit that we had there. Um, but I just wanted to say thank you for the semester. And if you had any questions about my final exam, I would love to answer them. But yeah, thank you very much.